Hearts are pounding louder than a herd of elephants. The near 2-hour drive. Hearts are pounding louder than a herd of elephants. After a near 2-hour drive, the Rebels will look to stun Egg Harbor. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome all into the semifinal round of the Group 4 South Jersey State Tournament. I'm your commentator, Theo Horton, alongside Gavin and Loughlin behind the camera. Tonight, the 22-5 Howell Rebels will look to topple the 21-8 home seed Egg Harbor Eagles. Out for the tip is number 4 forward Kylie Beam for Howell and number 34 forward Elena Craybill for Egg Harbor. Both teams concluded the regular season with 20-plus wins. After 2 rounds, we meet here in the middle. The opening tip goes to Egg Harbor. It's Wood with the ball. She now goes to number 3, Evelyn Brown. Brown swings it out to Jaworski, the elite three-point shooter. Now to the wing. Smith approaching on defense for a split second. Brown goes to the slot. Now it's back with Brown from three-point range. Bella Marino keeping close on defense. Now it's Wood. She drives with the right hand, getting swarmed by multiple defenders. Loses the ball. Craybill grabs it. She drives, looks for 2. It's no good. It's Kylie Beam who emerges for the rebound. Beam will dump it off to the sophomore point guard, Olivia Quiones. Quiones tied for the most assists per game at 2 on the Rebels. She loads up for a mid-range. It's no good off the glass. Bleakley the rebound. Foul is called. Or whistle is blown, maybe Bleakley. Bleakley called for the pushing foul. It'll be Egg Harbor's inbound. First foul called on the game. It goes against number 24, Bleakley, and the Rebels. With the ball, it's Brown. She floats it up for Craybill. Back to the guard. Brown will drive with the left hand into the paint. Swings it out to Craybill. Craybill, nowhere to go. Bella Marino poaching her on defense. Ball is flicked in the air. Smacked out to a pair of Egg Harbor Eagles. Ball is loose once again. This time it's Bella Rose Marino. Marino claims it and goes to Quiones. Both teams still looking for the opening score of the night. Bleakley with the ball near top of the key. She dumps off to Beam. Beam being dared to shoot by Craybill. She goes to Quiones. Quiones' pass is intercepted. Now it's Egg Harbor on the break. The transition. No woman to chase her down. And the opening score belongs with the Eagles. It's the guard Sienna Jaworski for 2. Jaworski averaging over 9 points a night. She has the most three-pointers by any sophomore in the state, 55. Away from three-point range, here's Kylie Beam from 3. Welcome to Splashtown, Kylie Beam. She gives the Rebels her first lead of the night. And that's incredible to see out of Kylie Beam as Craybill drives. She looks for 2. It's no good on the off the glass. Kylie Beam doing it all. She grabs the rebound. Kylie Beam, the elite scorer inside the paint, averaging 17 points a night. She loads up for 2. It's going to trickle out, no good. Ball will bounce out of bounds. And it's going to be Egg Harbor ball off the hand of Bleakley. Well, like I was saying, that's so good to see Kylie Beam being effective from three-point range. Harbor looking for a quick response. It's Brown with the ball. She floats up for Jaworski. Now on the drive, she kicks it to the corner. It's Wood. Wood gets pushed by Beam. Foul is called against Beam and the Rebels. Wood the inbounder. She goes shortly to Craybill. Loses the ball once again. Now Kylie Beam trying to track it down. Craybill regathers through Marino and Beam, the 2 best defenders on the Rebels. She has to pass out to the slot. It's Brown with the ball. Marino tracking Jaworski to the corner. Brown will drive, look for 2. It's no good, spins off the rim. She grabs her own rebound, having trouble regathering. She goes out to Craybill with room from 3. It's no good off the glass. It's Quiones who grabs the stop. Quiones goes to the wing. It's Bleakley with some room. Bleakley trying to back down her defender. Marino from 3. It's no good off the rim. Beam grabs the rebound. Third chance for Howell. Bleakley from 2. It's no good as well. And correction, second chance there. Craybill with the ball this time for Egg Harbor. Still a 3-2 lead for Howell. Craybill goes to Jaworski. This time it's Brown. There's no opening for Egg Harbor. The Rebels with 3 defenders playing up court to limit the 3-point space. Jaworski with the ball in the wing. Goes to the corner for a minute. She has to pass it out to Jaworski. Now to Crable. No shot like in high school basketball. The Eagles can take as long as they want. In the corner, it's Wiggins who drives, almost steps out of bounds, passes inside. It's no good. The layup, second chance, also no good. Ball gets poked out of bounds. It will be a Rebels ball in the inbound. Great interior defense by Howell. They're suffocating these Egg Harbor Eagles. Putting up a wall against the drive by Harbor. Like walls of a jail cell. It's Beam with the ball in the wing. She wants another 3. It's a bad miss into the hands of Quiones, who lays it in and extends the Rebel lead. It's now 5-2. Now that pass is swatted by Marino. Brown is able to bat it back into the hands of Crable. Brown, the point guard, has been indecisive so far tonight. She doesn't know what to do once the ball is in her hands. It's Wiggins with the ball. She dumps it off. Now inside pass. It's intercepted by Bella Rose Marino. Marino's second steal already on the night. On the transition, she goes to Bleakley, closer to Beam, out to Marino. Marino drives through a pair of defenders. She gets smacked on the wrist, and Marino will go to the line for 2 shots. Marino, one of the most impressive athletes on the Rebel team. She's a tri-sport athlete. She plays lacrosse and soccer. Currently a senior. Once she graduates, she will have 10 varsity letters as a high school athlete. Marino makes her first. It's now 6-2 Howell. It'll be interesting to see how much Marino uses her classic slice and dice through 2 defenders in the paint, laying it in for 2. We see that move out of her almost gamely. But with interior defensive threats like Ella Crable, it'll be interesting to see how much Marino mixes her shooting ability. Marino makes both. 5-point lead for Howell. It's Brown with the ball. The point guard now getting crushed by Smith. And Marino, she turns the ball over. Marino Smith on the transition. She kicks it to Quiones. Now to Marino. Marino gets blocked by Crable. Marino regathers. Now goes to Beam. Beam's 2 is no good. Her own rebound. Once again, the 2 is no good. Howell getting this 4th chance as the ball is almost intercepted once again. Howell having to regather. Now run themselves into a clumsy mistake. Smith from 3. Bad shot. I believe she got blocked there, causing the ball to go out of bounds. Or maybe she didn't because it's Egg Harbor's ball here. Bad sequence for Howell. They grabbed many rebounds on that possession and couldn't come away with points. And with a rebounder like Ella Crable on the court, you got to capitalize when you get those rebounds. But now it's Smith and Marino pressing on defense. Brown kicks it to the wing from 3. It's no good. Mariah Newman's 3-pointer is ineffective. Marino dumps it off to Cahill. Number 2, the freshman, Allison Cahill, into the game for Howell. Number 12, the senior guard, Layla Shaw, waiting in the wings for the Rebels to check in. It's Marino with the ball. Marino will drive once again. Now look for 2. It's no good. Cahill grabs the rebound. Second chance. She tries to draw the foul, doesn't get it. Beam with room for 3. Welcome back to Splashdown, Kylie Beam. Her second 3 in the first quarter. She sent Egg Harbor to a timeout. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. The Rebels off to a great start. Can you see from here? Oh, yeah. Take 2 help. Beam with 2 threes. We are coming back from the Egg Harbor timeout, and what a start for the Rebels. They lead things 10-2. They're getting Kylie Beam to be effective from downtown. It's been an incredible start. They're doing great defensively. They're grabbing rebounds. They're causing turnovers. And one of the better facilitators on Egg Harbor, the point guard, number 3, Evelyn Brown, has been ineffective once she gets the ball in her hands. The point guard looks undecisive. She doesn't know where to go with the ball. The Rebels are threatening Egg Harbor, and they're playing practically perfect basketball up to this point. Harbor on the inbound. It's Brown with the ball. She floats it up for Jaworski. The three-point threat drives, kicks it to the corner. On the drive, it's Brownlee. She passes to the other corner. Ball goes out of bounds. And it's still going to be Egg Harbor ball here. Just under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. The Rebels lead things 10-2. Brownlee's inbound goes short to Wiggins. Wiggins has to float it up. It's stolen once again by Bella Rose Marino. Her third steal in the first quarter alone. Minute and a half left. Howell up 8. Keona's top of the key with the ball. She tries for a split second to Beam. Beam faking the three. She's now called for the travel. Not sure if I agree with that call, but my feelings don't matter. It's all about the ref's decision. Beam will go to the bench for some rest. Now on the court for the Rebels. It's Marino, Shaw, Bleakley, Keonis, and Cahill. Harbor on the break. It's Brownlee with the ball. Shaw and Keonis in her face. She has to pass out to Craybill. Craybill will drive. Rise up for two. It's a bad miss. Salvaging the ball, but now batted into the hands of Shaw. Shaw almost gets pickpocket. She floats it up for Marino. On the transition, she bounces it to Keonis. Keonis passes it to Marino now. Marino gets fouled. She will go to the line for the second time in the first quarter. Marino with 2 more shots coming up from the free throw line. She has the most free throw attempts on the team for the Rebels this year. So good at driving inside the lane and drawing those fouls. She misses her first. Marino shooting 63% at the line this season on over 100 attempts. Missed her first, looks for the second. She drains the second. She's up to 3 points, all on free throws. Marino already beginning the press. It's Brown who steps out of bounds. It's going to be Howell's ball once again. Bella Rose Marino pressing Brown on defense, causing her to be undecisive. Brown in a major funk right now, and the Rebels with a commanding 11-2 lead with just under a minute left in the first quarter. It's Shaw with the ball. She goes to the inside. It's Marino with it now. Marino dribbles out, now goes to Shaw. It's Keonis in the slot. 45 seconds. Keonis passing to avoid the travel. She gets yelled at to dribble now by the bench. Keonis tries through a pair of defenders. She goes to the corner. It's Cahill. Cahill drives baseline, kicks it out now to Shaw. Shaw has some room. She goes to the corner. It's Bleakley. Bleakley to Shaw. Shaw now drives through a pair of defenders. Her layup is no good. Ball gets batted into Keonis' hand. 20 seconds ago. Jump ball, arrow situation. Number 4, Kylie Beam into the game for the Rebels as Howell inbounds. Number 24, Kendall Bleakley to the bench for some rest. Howell on that possession kind of had a lack of shooting on the court, but now Marino into the game for the Rebels. Beam into the game for the Rebels. As Marino drives, it was a loose ball. Cahill stepped out of bounds with the ball, and now it's the Eagles on the inbound. It's number 2, the guard, Sienna Jaworski. Now it's Newman. Now it's Crahill. Crahill on the logo. Marino in her face. Keonis approaching her. She passes to Jaworski. Jaworski loses the ball. Regathers, throws up 2. She draws the foul, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots. The freshman big, Allison Cahill, called for the foul that time. Her first foul on the night. It will be the first free throws attempted from the Eagles. Jaworski's first bounces in. (11-3) lead for Howell. 4.5 seconds left in the first quarter. Jaworski makes both. She's up to 4 points. Marino with the ball. No carry is called. She hooks up 3. It's no good. That will do it for the first quarter. What a start for the Rebels. They lead things 11-4 on the road. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in about a minute. We are coming back for the second quarter. If you're just joining us, the Howell Rebels are currently leading things 11-4. It was an hour-plus long bus ride. They came in as the underdogs against the Egg Harbor Eagles, but they have jumped out to an incredible start. Bella Rose Marino and Olivia Quiones are doing fantastic on defense alongside Kylie Beam, who splashed 2 threes. Egg Harbor has been disappointing in the rebounding department. They have one of the best rebounders in the state, Elena Craybill, who has the most rebounds for a sophomore in the state of New Jersey. But Howell has really been winning those second chances. Has been translating 2 points. Harbor will look to flip the tide. With the ball, it's Newman. She flips it up for Craybill. Craybill for 2. Shot can't fall into the hands of Newman, who gets rejected by Allison Cahill. Cahill protecting the borders, causing the turnover. It's Marino with the ball this time for the Rebels. She checks it out to Quiones. Howell wanting to establish their names even further. Come away with the opening score in the second quarter, just like they did in the first. Smith goes to Quiones. Quiones now to Marino. Marino with the left hand. She drives, throws it to the corner. It's Beam. Beam to the top of the key. It's Smith. Fakes her defender. Now drives, nowhere to go. She has to go to Quiones. Now to Beam. And Beam once again called for the travel. Second travel called against Kylie Beam. On the second time, she pump faked her defender and tried to drive. She's going to have to watch out for that move to avoid those travels going further. Marino and Quiones dancing in the face. Now it's Grayville who connects for 2 in the lane. Down to a 5-point game. Egg Harbor inching closer. Quiones stands and goes to Beam. Beam, possession on the wing, looking for someone to pass to. She'll dribble out with the right. Scoop pass to Quiones. Beam motioning up court, sets a screen. Quiones with room from 3. It's no good. A rough miss into the hands of Newman. Newman chucks it. It goes out of bounds off the hands, and they're going to say off the hands of Marino, and it's going to be Egg Harbor's ball. Marino beside herself, can't believe the call. And I don't know about that one. I really think the refs missed that call. Now they'll make the correction and say it's out on Egg Harbor. Howell's ball. It's number 13, the senior guard, Payne Smith, on the inbound. She goes to Quiones. Howell on a 5-game win streak, averaging 53 points a night in that span. They're bringing the Flames into tonight's game. Kylie Beam with the ball this time. The junior averaging 17 points a night. She floats it up for Marino. Marino, top of the key with some room. She decides for 3. It's no good off front rim. Ball being batted around into the hands of Harbor. It's Craybill who comes away. Craybill on the drive. Marino trying to draw the charge. It's no good off the glass. Marino will grab the stop. Marino hucks it up for Beam. Pass is intercepted. It's Brown this time with the ball. Beam now surrounding her on defense. She has to toss it up to Jaworski. Jaworski back to Brown. Now to the guard once again. Hot potato going on between the 2 guards. It's Brown with the ball. Through her legs. Back to Jaworski. Jaworski will drive through Bleakley and Quiones. It's no good off the glass. Beam grabs the rebound. She dumps it off to Quiones. Quiones waiting for the rest of the team to get set. She goes to Beam. Closer to Bleakley. Bleakley kicks out. Beam to the corner. It's Smith. Beam once again. Kicks it to the corner. It's Bleakley. Marino position on the wing. She goes to Smith. Back to Marino. Marino with the left hand has room to drive for 2. It's going to trickle in for the senior guard, Bella Marino. What a start. 13-6 lead for Howell. They're scoring from every mark on the court. It's Crable with the ball. Almost turns it over. She has to dump it off to Brown. Brown now to Newman. Brown once again motions with the left hand to Newman for 3. It's no good. High bounce off the rim. And it's a violation. It's going to be Howell's ball. Not sure the name for the call, but the ball hit off the jaw connecting the board. Rebels leading things 13-6. Still plenty of time in the half. Keona's on the drive, and now she's probably going to get called for the... It's going to be a jump ball instead. It will be Egg Harbor's ball on the inbound. Or never mind, it's Howell's ball. Sorry, not sure what the call was. Keona's inbounds to the corner. It's Beam. Beam kicks it out. It's Keona's with some room. She decides to pass. Marino for three. It's no good off the rim. Bleakley grabs a second chance to Smith for three. Welcome to Splashtown, Peyton Smith. 10-point lead for Howell. The Rebels are doing it all as the ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to say the refs will signal Egg Harbor's ball on the inbound. I'm not sure how they can come up with that reasoning. We'll turn our attentions to the previous play. Payne Smith with the three. She hit 4 last game against Cherry Hill East to advance Howell to this round. And now she is establishing her name from deep. Brown with the ball to Wood. Now to the corner. Brownlee's pass is turned over. Beam with the ball for Howell. Floats it up for Keown. It's back to Beam. Beam with some room for two. It's going to sink in for Kylie Beam. 8 points for Beam. She's Howell's leading scorer as they lead by 12 here in the second quarter. Keown and Marino in the face of Craybill. She's able to pass it. Now to the corner for three. It's Brownlee. It's no good off the rim. Once again, Harbor can't make the three. And now ripping away for the ball. It's a jump ball situation between Keonas and Wood. It's Wood on the inbound for Egg Harbor. Her pass goes to Craybill. Tipped by Beam, but into the hands of the forward. The forward position, top of the key. Couldn't get past Beam. Beam like a brick wall on defense. Craybill drives, spins. Now Bleakley in her face for two. What a shot by Elena Craybill. 4 points for the forward as she now ties Jaworski for the team's leading scorer, both women with all 8 points. It's Beam with the ball. Here's the floater. Snipes off the rim, no good. Into the hands of Craybill. Craybill loses the ball. Once again, she's having a tough time with her handles tonight. It's causing these steals and turnovers. Egg Harbor remaining with the ball. Down 10. To the wing, now driving. Baseline. Pass Beam and Bleakley for two. She gets blocked by Kendall Bleakley. Grabs her own rebound. Saves the ball, keeping it in bounds. It's Brownlee who tries to dribble out. Brownlee a good job to evading the pressure. Goes inside Craybill for two. Craybill with back-to-back scores for Egg Harbor. Harbor making a few adjustments, doing a lot better in the paint here in the second quarter. Rebels still leading things 18-10. It's Bleakley with the ball this time. Bleakley with the left hand. She dumps it off to Keonis. Now to Bleakley. Mid-range for two. It's no good off the rim. Marino second chance. Back to Bleakley. Bleakley the fake. Now she goes to Smith. Smith dribbled past her defender for a second. Didn't have an opening. Ball is turned over. On the break, it's Brownlee for two. It's good off the glass. Howell will now call the timeout. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. Egg Harbor coming to life here in the second quarter. We are coming back from the timeout. A minute and a half left in the second quarter. The Rebels are leading things 18-12. They did a fantastic job in the first quarter. Kylie Beam hit 2 threes alongside Payne Smith. They did a great job at grounding rebounds, facilitating their offense. They jumped out to a big lead, and now Egg Harbor inching closer. Harbor made a few adjustments. They're doing a lot better in the paint. They're grabbing more rebounds than Howell. They're getting those second chances, but they're also just cashing in on their shots. That's really been the major turning point so far in tonight's game. Still early on, Howell still leading things, but Egg Harbor has been a lot more effective inside the lanes. Shaw into the game for the Rebels. She has the ball curling. Shaw almost losing the ball. Two defenders in her face. She has to go to Keonis. Keonis to the corner. It's Cahill who drives. Cahill looks for two. She gets fouled. Sorry, that was Beam, not Cahill. Or no, that was Cahill. Oh my God. Cahill will go to the line for 2 shots. First one, no good for the freshman. Cahill really bursted onto the scene for the Rebels. She's averaging 6 rebounds a night off the bench. She really filled in after Howell's kind of original back and forward free. Amende went down for torn ACL. Cahill stepped in. Has done a fantastic job filling in the role. Second one is no good. It bounces in and out, goes out of bounds, and it's going to be the Eagles inbound. Still a 6-point lead for Howell. Brown with the ball, surveying the court. She goes to the wing. It's Newman. Now it's Wiggins on the wing. Wiggins still without a score tonight. She goes to Craybill, top of the key. Now it's Newman on the wing. Newman chucks it inside. Her pass goes out of bounds. Going to stick with Egg Harbor. Number 2, the guard Sarah Jaworski back into the game for the Eagles. Eagles with some more shooting on the court. They want that most effective shot in basketball. They want that 3. Down 6. It's Craybill who gets the inbound. She has nowhere to go. She has to pass to Newman. Now it's Jaworski. Craybill sets a small screen. Now backs down. Jaworski still nowhere to go. She has to go to Newman. Shaw low to the ground on defense. Newman goes to Wiggins. Wiggins top of the key. She passes to Craybill. Craybill motioning up top a lot for Egg Harbor so far. She loads up for 3. What a shot for Ella Craybill. She comes down with the 3. And we're down to a 1-possession game. Beam with the ball. She drives for a split second. Now goes to Shaw. Down to 10 seconds left in the half. Rebels holding till the last shot. It's Quinones. Quinones to Beam. Beam, her third 3 of the night. It's no good off the rim. Who's going to come away with the ball? It's Marino. Last second, she puts up 2. No good off the rim. That will do it for the first half. The Rebels lead things 18-15, but Egg Harbor is inching closer. We'll be back in about 8 minutes for the second half of tonight's state playoff action. So we are coming back for the second half. If you're just joining us, the Howell Rebels are currently leading things 18-15 here on the road against the Egg Harbor Eagles. The Rebels did a fantastic job in the first quarter. They hit shots from downtown, most notably number 4, the forward, Kylie Beam, splashed 2 shots from downtown, and they were doing a great job in the rebounding department, getting those second chance opportunities. But in the second quarter, Egg Harbor really came to life through the hands of number 34, Elena Craybill. She inched Harbor back into the game. Marino gets the ball on the inside. She gets rejected by Craybill. Second block of the night. Ball goes out of bounds. Craybill coming off a 10-steal performance in the second round of state playoffs to elevate Egg Harbor up to this point. Ball sticks with the Rebels. It's number 13, the senior guard, Payne Smith. She inbounds to Quinones. Smith with the ball once again. Smith goes to Marino, top of the key through so many defenders. She gets blocked once again in the paint by Craybill. Craybill protecting the perimeter. She loads up for 2. She knocks it down. We're down to a 1-point game. 11 points for Craybill. She has emerged as the leading scorer for either team. Bleakley with the ball. She goes to Beam, top of the key. Now to Quinones in the slot. Smith, 2 defenders in her face to the corner. Marino from 3. Bouncing in and out, an unlucky bounce against the senior guard. Into the hands of Brown on the break. The transition. She gets rejected by Marino. Second chance. Layup no good. Third chance. Egg Harbor once again missing inside. Fourth chance for Jaworski. It's no good off the side of the backboard. Marino on top. She goes to Smith. After 4 different chances, the Rebels come away with the ball. A huge opportunity for Egg Harbor to grab the lead. Quinones from 3. Welcome to Splashtown, Olivia Quinones. Howell up 4 in the third. Kicks it to the corner. Jaworski for three. Swirls off the rim. It's no good. Now Keona's falling on top of the court, and she's called for the travel instead of the foul. Howell unhappy. Egg Harbor pumped up. Rebels really feeling like the refs are against them. 4-point lead. Howell has to keep their heads up. Crable gets the inbound from three. She drives with the left hand through Bleakley and Beam once again. Crable called for the travel. The Rebels take over on the turnover. It's Smith once again on the inbound for Howell. Keona's taking her time crossing half court. Smith floats it up for Bleakley with some room. Bleakley with the right hand, rips it past inside Beam. Beam collects it, now goes to Smith with some real estate for three. No good, offside rim. Smith grabs a rebound. Now Crable tries to come with it. Marino falling on top of the court. Trying to find a woman to kick it out to. She dumps it off to Keona somehow. Marino back to her feet with the ball. To the corner. Smith from three. No good once again off the rim. The Rebels tracking down the rebound to get the third opportunity. Beam with the ball inside. Fakes her defender for two. She knocks it down. Beam into double digits. 10 points on the night. Ball rolls out of bounds. And it's the Rebels on the inbound. The story of the night so far has been the one that everyone expected. Number 4, Kylie Beam versus number 34, Elena Crable. Both women the leading scorer for their respective teams. Keona's inbounds to the senior guard. Smith to Beam, top of the key. Her third three of the night, no good off the rim. Marino with the second chance for two. It swirls out. Jaworski breaks away with the rebound. Dead sprint through three defenders to the corner. Crable from three. It's no good, and unlucky bounce off the rim. Second chance, it's going to swirl, and we're down to a 4-point lead for Howell. Wiggins, her first score of the night. Keona's position on the wing. She goes to Bleakley, top of the key. Bleakley dribbles out for a second. Back to Keona's. With the right hand, she goes to Beam. Beam on the wing. Scanning the court. Floats up for Marino. Her pass is intercepted. Marino falling on top onto the court. No foul is called. Brown on the inside. There's Keona's and Smith tackling on top of her. Foul is called on the play. It should be against Keona's. Number 2, the freshman big, Allison Cahill in for Howell. Number 24, Kendall Bleakley to the bench for some reps. Rebels leading by 4. It's a 23-19 game, 2-possession game. Brownlee, the inbound to Crable. Crable now getting double teamed by Beam and Keona. She will pass it. It's Brown this time, top of the key. Taking her time, once again indecisive. Marino and Keona is not breaking eye contact with the woman with the ball in her hand. No shot clock in high school basketball. Egg Harbor can take as long as they want. Back to Brown. She will drive for a split second. Goes out to Brownlee. Now to Wiggins, coming off her first score so far in the night. Brownlee now getting pressed by Keonis. Back down. She has to chuck it up. Pass is being batted around. Falling onto the ground as Brownlee. Foul is called against the Rebels. It's Olivia Keonis called for the push. Keonis' first foul in the night. Brownlee the inbounder for Egg Harbor. She floats it up for Wiggins. Shot being waved off. It will be another inbound. It's Allison Cahill called for the foul that time, maybe on a push. It's Cahill's second foul. The Eagles on the inbound once again. Pass is intercepted once again by Marino. Marino on the transition. 4 women in her face. It doesn't matter. Marino sinks the 2. 7 points for the senior guard. On the transition for 2, foul is called. It's Cahill's third foul on the night, her second in the last 30 seconds, and it sends Evelyn Brown to the line. Brown averaging 9, 3, and 3 a night, the most assists on the Eagles. She makes her first. We're down to a 5-point game. Number 24, the senior forward, Kendall Bleakley, in for the Rebels. Brown's first score of the night pulls the Eagles within 5, looking to knock down the second. She cashes the second. We're getting closer and closer here in the third quarter. Over halfway through the third. Beam with the ball. She goes to Smith. Smith dumps it inside. Pass almost turned over. Beam for 2 now. It's another 2 for Kylie Beam. You can run it up at this point. 12 points for the 17-point-per-game star. It's Grabo getting double-teamed by Smith and Marino. Getting suffocated on defense. She goes to Wiggins. Wiggins kicks it to the corner on the drive. It's Brownlee through 2 defenders. It's no good off the rim. It's Quiones who breaks away with the ball. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Quiones taking her time. She goes to Marino. To the corner. It's Bleakley with some real estate. Bleakley rips a pass to Beam outside of Smith. To the wing. It's Quiones. The 3-point threat being conservative with the ball. Point guard being smart, not reckless. Beam motioning up court. Quiones hard stop now to Bleakley. Back to Beam. Beam with the right hand. Beam will have to go to Bleakley. Top of the key. She dumps it off to Marino. Marino through 3 defenders. Foul will be called. Number 5, Brownlee, called for the foul. It's her first on the night. Shot is waved off. It's a Howell inbound as number 11, Newman, and number 4, Wood, check in for Egg Harbor. It's Quiones on the inbound. Sophomore point guard floats it up for Beam. Beam from downtown. Bad miss off the backboard. Egg Harbor's pass almost wild and going out of bounds, but Jaworski regathers. 55 threes on the season, the most I've ever seen out of a high school player. Jaworski has been contained from downtown due to defenders like Marino, Smith, and Quiones.
In front.
Pass goes to Wood. She goes out to Brown this time. Now a long 3-point attempt from Jaworski. She knocks it down. A deep shot from Jaworski is cash, and we're down to a 1-possession game. The first 3 on the night for the star guard. She's up to 7 points on the night. It's Quiones with the ball this time for Howell. She goes to Beam. Quiones with the right hand. She rises up for a mid-range. It's no good off the rim. It's Grabo who grabs the stop. Grabo has slowed down here in the third quarter. She was on fire in the second, still without a score in the third. She will go to Brown. Egg Harbor being a lot more patient now. It's Brown on the drive. She kicks it out to the wing. Newman from 3. Bad miss. It's an air ball. Ball is kept in bounds, but into the hands of Marino. Marino, the tri-sport athlete, committed to play basketball at TCNJ. Brings the ball up court for the Rebels, averaging 4 assists in the team's last 10 games. She will drive. She gets fouled. Marino will go to the line for 2 shots for the 3rd time tonight. Marino with 7 points already, 3 coming off of free throws. Marino has played a much important job in the rebounding department for the Rebels as the season has progressed. Averaging 12, 8, and 3 on the season. Her first free throw is no good. Number 12, the senior guard, Layla Shaw, in for the Rebels. And number 14, the forward, Kaylin Wiggins. And number 5, Brownlee, in for Egg Harbor. Second chance coming up for Marino. Marino makes the second. The Rebels lead by 4. Crable gets the ball under a minute left in the third quarter. Marino and Shaw keeping her on her toes. Jaworski raining down from 3. It's no good. Winds up in the hands of Keonis. 40 seconds left. Howell leads by 4. It's 28-24. Game has practically stayed stagnant here in the third quarter. Both teams trading punches as Keonis' dribble almost gets intercepted. Beam tries to go inside of Marino. It's turned over. With the ball, it's Brownlee. She gets wrapped up and fouled. It's Marino called for the foul that time. It's Marino's first foul of the night, but it results in 2 shots. Number 5, Jackie Brownlee, the shooting guard to the line for the Eagles. Brownlee misses her first off front rim. Brownlee averaging 5 points, 5 rebounds off the bench for Egg Harbor. Eagles use a strategic rotation with their players. They're very aggressive with their substitutions. Brownlee makes her second. We are sure to see a lot of her in the second half as that pass is turned over by Brownlee. Her 2 is no good. Marino rips away with the rebound. 10 seconds left. Marino on the drive. She almost gets stripped. She goes to Shaw. Shaw to Keonis. 3 seconds left to Beam. Beam from 3. Bad miss. It's an air ball. That will do it for the third quarter. The Rebels lead by 1 possession. It's a 28-25 game. We'll be back in about 30 seconds for the final 8 minutes of regulation.
Yeah, you're good.
No color comments?
I'm like, not even, I don't have to look. I'm like, all right, what is he saying? We're really amongst greatness on this table. Yeah. Is this your first season? When I coached here. Oh yeah, check that. When I coached here, my manager.
We are coming back for the final 8 minutes of regulation here in the semifinal round of NJ State playoffs. South Jersey, Group 4. The winner of tonight's game will go on to play the winner of 1 seed Lenape versus 4 seed Cherokee. The Rebels last won a sectional title 2 years ago. They're hungry for another. It's Crable who gets the inbound out the break. She goes to the corner. Jaworski from 3. It's no good. Into the hands of Beam, ripping away. It's a jump ball. Howell's inbound on the jump ball. Both teams have used just 1 timeout so far. Number 13, the senior guard, Payne Smith, in for the Rebels. It'll be number 25, the senior guard, Marino. Belrose Marino on the inbound. She goes to Keona's hot potato, back to Marino. Now fans wanted the travel call. They didn't get it after Marino kind of took a hard stop. Keona's flips it up for Marino. Marino to Bleakley in the corner from 3. It's no good off the rim. It's Crable who grabs the board. Crable averaging 14 rebounds a night. She bounces it inside. Brownlee for 2. It's no good off the rim. Beam will grab the rebound. The common denominator, Kylie Beam, grabbing just every second chance for these Rebels. Keonis rips it to Beam. Now to Smith. She had some room from 3. She decided not to. Kicks out to Beam. Another 3-point attempt. She knocks it down. Kylie Beam, welcome back to Splash Town. 15 points for the junior superstars. That As the ball is turned over, the Rebels take over on the inbound. Everything coming up Rebel for Howell here in the fourth quarter. They lead by 7. 7 minutes left in regulation. Killers with the ball. Beam sets a screen. Now gets the ball towards the free throw line. Beam with the right hand. She drives, looks for 2. It's good off the glass. 17 points now for Kylie Beam. She is activating takeover. Pass is intercepted by Bleakley. On the transition, she waits for the rest of the team. Dumps it off to Keeler's. Keeler's getting wrapped up. No foul to Marino with some space from 3. No good off the rim. Craybill grabs the rebound. Craybill's face beat red. She has played almost every minute so far tonight. The Eagle gets smacked. No foul called. Rejected by Beam. Now the foul is called. Beam's second foul of the night sends Craybill to the line. One of the keys to the game for the Rebels was staying out of foul trouble. They needed Kylie Beam to remain into tonight's game to make an impact in the rebounding department. Double teaming Craybill. Craybill misses her first. It's been so important to keep Beam out of foul trouble. She has just 2 in the fourth quarter. The other key was containing Egg Harbor from 3, and Howell has especially done that. Just 1 3-pointer for the Eagles so far tonight. The second one is no good for Craybill. It's Wiggins who grabs the second chance to Brown. Now back to Craybill. Top of the key, Marino playing up on Craybill. It's Brown this time. Brown with the right hand. She kicks it out. It's Jaworski, just the single 3-pointer for Egg Harbor. Jaworski to Craybill. Now Brown's pass is almost intercepted. Winds up back in the hands of the Eagles. Wiggins from 3. She inches Egg Harbor closer. Timeout called by the Eagles. We'll be back in about 15 seconds for more fourth quarter basketball action. We are coming back from the Egg Harbor timeout. The Rebels are currently leading things 33-28. The winner of tonight's game will go to the sectional final. The Rebels have gone 2 years without a sectional finals appearance. Not just an appearance, but a win. It was a remarkable victory on the road against Hightstown. And the Rebels looking to repeat that road magic, playing as underdogs against Egg Harbor. It will be Marino on the inbound. Rebels will have to look to go back to their bread and butter, that high, low post pass. Kionis floats it up for Marino. Marino now to Bleakley. Bleakley chucks it to Smith. Now to Beam, who breaks away. Beam with the opening score out the timeout. 19 points now as the transition is almost poked away. Jaworski for another 3. No good off the rim. Marino comes away with the stock. Floats it up for Smith. Smith on the break. Retz goes to Marino, who drives inside. Marino gets fouled. She will go to the line for 2 for the 4th time in tonight's game. Marino knows what it takes to win when it comes to state playoff action. Famously, last season at home, the Rebels won the second round against Atlantic Tech by a final score of 39-38. It was Marino's game-winning layup plus the N1 that gave the Rebels the lead and resulted in their victory. Marino's first. Perfect down the middle. Number 11, Mariah Newman, in for Egg Harbor. Number 5, Jackie Brownlee to the bench for some rest. Marino up to 9 points on the night. Looking to enter double digits. Marino's second is good. She goes 2 for 2 into double digits. 10 points for the senior guard, and the Rebels lead things by 9. It's Graybill with the ball. Now it's Wiggins to the corner from 3. She gets rejected. It winds up in the hands of Beam on the transition. It's Smith with the ball. Smith with the right hand kicks out to Marino. Marino now to Beam with some room. Beam floats it up for Keonis. Howell being a little conservative with the ball. It's Smith with the ball. She breaks away from her defender. Now trying to get past Jaworski, but she loses the ball. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be an Eagle inbound. It will be Newman on the inbound. Marino guarding the point guard, Brown. Pass is floated up for Newman. She goes to Graybill with a lane. She gets to the corner from 3. No good off the rim. Winds up in the hands. It looks like a jump ball situation. It will be.
Hey, five. Match up.
The jump ball goes to Egg Harbor. The Rebels will get the arrow next. 4.5 left in the fourth quarter. Smith guarding the inbound. It's Newman. She chucks it up for Brown, who almost crosses half court. Keonis presses her, but now she kicks to the corner. Graybill from 3. No good off front rim. Who's going to track it down? It's Jaworski. Second chance for the Eagles. Hucks up a long 3. No good off front rim once again. This time it's Wiggins. Third chance for the Eagles. They got to come away with a score. Graybill misses wildly from 3. It goes out of bounds. What a defensive possession by the Rebels. 3 chances for the Eagles, but it doesn't matter. Howell's inbound, no score. Smith with the ball. She decides to dribble. 2 defenders wrapping her up. She goes to Bleakley. Bleakley looking for a woman to pass to. She now goes to Marino. Back to Smith in the corner. Smith directing some traffic. She'll have to go back to Marino. Marino breaks away. Her pass straight through the middle, intercepted. Graybill chucks it to Brown on the break. And they're going to signal a foul against Keonis. Keonis just wrong place, wrong time. Standing there. She gets ran into and she gets called for the foul. Keonis' second foul on the night. Egg Harper on the inbound. The inbound is wild. Who's going to come away with it? Ball is tipped into the hands of Keonis. Rebels slowing down the game. Up 9, under 4 minutes left in regulation. They got to be smart. Timeout will be called by Howell. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. Egg Harbor has called one timeout.
We have 3 left.
3 left?
Oh. 3 and 3 from Horton. 3 left. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 1:30 is full 3. Right? Yeah. All right, I like it.
We are coming back for the final 3 minutes and 38 seconds of one team's season. It's the semi-round of the South Jersey Group 4 State Playoff Tournament. The winner goes to the sectional final. The Howell Rebels are leading things 37-28 here on the road. They have played incredible basketball. They have drawn defenders like Marino, Keonis, and Smith up court to guard the 3 ball, but also clogging the lanes with Bleakley, Cahill, and Beam in the paint. Howell's inbound will go to Keonis. Time ticking down. It's all about shaving clock if you're the Rebels. Keonis will go to Bleakley. Bleakley tries to go closer to Beam. She comes away now to Bleakley, who drives baseline. Bleakley with 2. First score of the night for the senior forward, padding the Rebel lead to 11 here in the fourth quarter. It's Brown with the ball, top of the key, getting a little aggressive to Jaworski. Closer now to Bradley, who looks up an aggressive 2, and it's going to toilet bowl swirl in for the guard. And now Smith's pass to Marino goes out of bounds off the hands of Marino. And it's Egg Harbor's ball on the turnover, a mistake that can happen in the late stages of tonight's game. Egg Harbor has pulled within 9, now with the ball. Got to go a little fast, get the three-point shot to connect. It's Craybill on the line. Craybill nowhere to go past Marino. Jaworski to Brown. She drives Beam and Bleakley in her face. She gets blocked by Kylie Beam once again. Kylie Beam on border patrol, and she's doing a great job tonight. It's Keonis with the ball. Looking for a transition score. She goes to Beam. Beam on the wing, floats it up for Smith. Smith now rips it to Marino. Closer to Bleakley. Now to Beam, who breaks away past her defender. Beam with 2. Jackpot. Kylie Beam is automatic in the paint. 21 points for Kylie Beam. It's her 9th 20-point game on the season. Elevating Howell to the position that they're in. Up 11. Once again, it's Jaworski on the drive to the corner. 3 from Wiggins. High bounce off the rim. It's going to bounce out and into the hands of Beam. Beam ripping away with the rebound. A foul is called. Foul will be called against Brownlee. It's Brownlee's second on the night. It will be Kylie Beam, the inbounder. We're under 2 minutes to go. Marino with the ball getting wrapped up. She dumps off to Beam. Beam floats it up for Marino. Almost gets intercepted. Marino now gets fouled and will go to the line for 2. Correction, it's a Howell inbound. Smith, the inbounder. She goes to Keonis. Keonis running all the way to the other side of the court to shave clock. A minute and a half left. Keonis hard stop goes to Marino. Marino to Smith. The Rebels will play some hot potato to shave this clock. Keonis with the ball now to Marino. Marino getting pressed by 2 defenders. Timeout called by the Rebels to preserve the ball. We'll be back in about 15 seconds. We are coming back from the timeout. The Rebels down to 2. Egg Harbor with 3 timeouts left. We have a minute and 20 left in regulation. The Rebels lead by 11. The Rebels have done a great job at shaving clock in the 4th quarter. They have the inbound. They have the arrow. It's Smith on the inbound. Smith will go to Keonis. Howell, again, shaving clock. Keonis will go to Bleakley. Bleakley to Beam. Beam patting the lead. It's no good off the rim. Craybill comes away with the rebound. Final minute of the game. Floats it up for Wiggins. Wiggins back to Craybill. Egg Harbor having to go fast. Craybill to the corner. No three-pointer. Rebels wanted the travel call. Didn't get it. Jaworski with the ball. Faking Marino. Backing down from 3. She gets blocked by Marino. Second chance, no good, but they're going to call the foul against Bleakley and the Rebels and send Jackie Brownlee to the line for 2. It's Bleakley's second foul on the night. Rebels have done a great job at staying out of foul trouble, so they will have their best defenders on the court. First one, no good for Brownlee. Second one coming up, a chance to be an Egg Harbor hero if she can string together a couple of scores. Second one off front rim, it's no good. Ball will be batted around. It's Wiggins who gets rejected by Kylie Beam. Beam protecting the paint. Once again, final 40 seconds. Foul will be called against Keonis this time. It's Keonis' 3rd foul in the night. It's an Egg Harbor inbound. 38 and a half left in the 4th quarter. The Eagles down 11. Rebels looking to preserve the lead and lock it down. Crable puts up a mid-range. It's no good. Off the rim, it's Beam for the rebound. Goes to Smith. Smith on the break to Marino. Now to Beam. No woman to track her down. Beam pads the lead. 13-point lead for the Rebels. Wiggins score. It's no good. Tipped by Beam, who tracked her down. Timeout called by the Eagles. Or never mind, sorry. Correction, they blow the play dead. 12 points left. Claps are raining down from the Rebels. Final 12 seconds left on the clock. The Rebels beginning to soak it in that they are going to the sectional finals. Final 8 seconds. It's Bleakley who misses off the glass. Ball goes out of bounds with 5 seconds to go. Egg Harbor's inbound. Final 3 seconds. Three-pointer is off. And they have done it. Howell hunts down Harbor and clips the wings of the once soaring Eagles. The Rebels advance to the sectional final for the second time in the last 3 seasons. It has only been 2 years since Howell's last sectional title win. These players know what the path to glory looks like, and you can't help the feelings of deja vu. I've been your commentator, Theo Horton, brought to you by Gavin Loughlin behind the camera. To my entire crew at Howell High School, Mr. Broverman, Mr. Post, Mr. Meehan, Coach Santo, and many others, thank you for an incredible journey up to this point.